Greetings, people of the internet! I am LUCHA Man! And welcome to LUCHA Man Reviews! Now, since Captain Jeff, he reviewed the One Piece film, I'm going to review a TV show that shares a namesake with him. Tonight, I am reviewing Jeff and Some Aliens. Now, if you're wondering, this sounds familiar, where did this title come from? Okay, Jeff and Some Aliens has a very humble beginnings. It started on the show Triptank, a mature sketch comedy show. And here's the catch. The animation styles aren't all exactly the same, like they vary from skit to skit. So think like Saturday Night Live and Robot Chicken, kind of meshed together of sorts. Or for like those of you who remember way back when, Cartoon Network did a What a Cartoon show. That's where they showed some shorts, which eventually became full-fledged series, like Cow and Chicken, The Powerpuff Girls, and Courage the Cowardly Dog, to name a few. But yeah, so the show is Jeff and Some Aliens. Now, it is mature. There's foul language, there's violence, there's blood, some partial nudity. So yeah, crude, rude, lewd, and occasionally nude. So viewer discretion is advised for mature audiences only. Okay, so what is Jeff and Some Aliens? Well, here's what. Like I said, it was a sketch short on Triptank. They had many sketches, some stuff were random off one-shots. Oh yeah, so it's kind of like Mad and Robot Chicken and Saturday Night Live mixed together. So they had one-shots of some stuff, and they had like some series of skits, like Suck It Gary, Randy the Rocket, and Jeff and Some Aliens. So I guess technically those would be the pilot episodes, because Comedy Central saw it, they liked it, and now it has its own series. So what is the series about? Well, the intro title from both the small skits and the now current show sum it up fairly nicely. 3 aliens fell from the sky. The Galactic Council sent them, and here's the reason why. They've been sent to Earth. They've been sent to research Earth's most average guy to see if the human race should live or die. Wait, what? Yeah, very sorry about that for the intro. But yeah, that's pretty much the premise. And right there I have my first problem. What is it with aliens coming to our planet to determine whether or not if the planet should live or die? I mean, seriously, I can only think of two possibilities. Possibility one, the only reason they're doing this is because somehow the world government has somehow found a way to send Earthlings to random planets to steal cars, do graffiti, and punch random people, aliens, in the stomach. So they want to so they're trying to get back at us. Or option two, that's not happening, and for some reason, just because we're not messing with the aliens, oh yeah, so since these planets of humans are not being jerks to us, let's go over there and see if they'll continue to not be jerks, even though all the crazy shenanigans and stuff will ensue. I mean, seriously, what is it with aliens? Yeah, so apparently aliens have nothing better to do than to judge planets whether or not they should live or die, even though we haven't messed with anyone else yet. Wow. Great forward thinking of the intergalactic blah blah blah. Yeah, so that is the basic premise of Jeff and Some Aliens, but the plot is always varying and always different. It's pretty much, Jeff is, well, the world's most average guy. He appears to be a Caucasian male in I guess he's middle-aged, maybe a few years younger than that, hard to tell. Maybe a slacker, a bit of a slob. Not exactly on the top of the pyramid of business. I guess it would be described as a dead-end job, and is in the United States. So I guess that counts as the quintessential, most average guy in the world. Not sure if that's a compliment or an insult. Alright. So the aliens, Jeff is the only one that he interacts with them. There's 3 of them, and they apparently hasn't shown the outside world about them, but the aliens and their planet know about him. And so by Jeff's action or inaction, or Jeff's involvement with other actions, will determine whether or not the Earth will live. Sounds pretty serious, but no, they do a pretty good job of doing some jokes about this. Given the first episode that I've seen, and some of the stuff from the pilot episodes, there has been a few times where Jeff has had to save the world. And he does. And of course, by doing this, he'll either be seen as a lunatic to society, or someone who needs to be thrown in prison by his actions. Because, what's he gonna say? Oh yeah, if I don't beat this cat up while setting this tree on fire, the aliens will not laugh at it for some holiday and destroy the Earth. Something to that degree. Yeah, so while it's good for a short skit series like for Triptank, I'm wondering how they will pull this off for an entire series, because basically, by his action with the aliens, or by his actions in general with the world, or his inaction, Jeff will be constantly getting the short end of the stick. So I mean, it's kind of good. I mean, does he deserve all this that's going to happen to him? I guess, I don't know. It's a case-by-case study, and from the shorts I've seen, it's hard to tell. I mean, I find the shorts, I found some of them funny, and then there's some stuff you're like, oh man, that's a little weird. That's kind of wrong. And then there's the first episode of the series. It took this idea and it just ran with it for the whole half hour. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, the show has potential. I don't know. I mean, I mean, if Rick and Morty could run with the whole sci-fi tomfoolery nonsense, then I'm wondering how Jeff and some aliens can pull this off. It has the potential, but I think it needs just a little work. I can see them getting a full season out of this. If they get 2 seasons, then I don't know, maybe that's when stuff will get, I don't know, more plot development. Because, I'll be honest, the odds of there being character development for the show seem very slim. I think this is just one of those shows where you're supposed to watch at it and laugh and be like, oh, I'm glad I'm not Jeff. Or, oh, in this instance, and take out the creepy alien machine in the bathroom, whatever, I can relate to Jeff in this instance. So I guess it's comedy, it's sci-fi comedy for comedy's sake. Yeah, so it needs a little work, but it could make 2 seasons or maybe more. 3, I'm guessing 3 tops. But for right now, I give Jeff and some aliens, I'll be generous, I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, so if you want to check it out, like I said, it started with Triptank and now it's had its first episode on Comedy Central. It'll be airing on Wednesdays, so be sure to check it out. You can and since the first episode aired, check it out online or on demand, however you want to watch it. Alright, well that's all the time we have for this episode, so thank you for watching. Until next time, this has been Lucha Man for Lucha Man Reviews saying, have a nice day.